Man, some people don't even think of it as an art. They think of it as a sport. And it's a schism in the juggling world. There's the sport jugglers and the art jugglers. And if you're doing something exactly the same every time, it's like high jumping or sprinting or golf. You know, while if you're dancing and doing the moves for more show, it's more like art. So yeah, when I was growing up, I was very much a sport juggler. I was into the how many throws can you get, how fast can you go, how precise can you be. It was only once meeting other people and starting to get on stage that I realized people don't like watching that.
Juggle Club is always expanding and contracting. There's a lot of different artists that flow in and out. Yeah, it started at the up at the Western, and then when the people that were running the Juggle Club at Western graduated, it kind of moved on, I guess, and the Circus Guild was starting up right about that time.
I mean, I'm actually, not a performer. I got my 9-to-5 job, and so this is recreational hobby, keeping a little bit of that circus performance lifestyle that I aspired to when I was younger some, and ran around and did shows and stuff. It's fun to, it's a community, it's hanging out with people. And then with a kid, he just sort of grew up in here, so.
I feel like really fortunate that there's like a space to come juggle in the winter when it's raining. Especially with a town of our size, having a spot to test your acts other than a school talent show is like also super amazing.
There are studies that show that juggling is really good for your brain, and it improves kids' math scores and does all kinds of interesting, cool stuff like that. Just, but why do I come? Because I like the crew of people, it's fun to hang out with.
There's always a trick that you've never done before. There's a lot of things in life where the goal is like, I want to be a better person, I want to make more money, but it's like, what does that mean exactly? But with the goal with juggling is like, I want to get 20 catches of 5 balls, and it's work, and it's so much, and then you get it, and it's like, yes! And then you're like, well, maybe I can do better.
My mom said when I was learning to juggle, she could tell when I was stressed out because I would just go juggle. It was my stress release because you turn your brain off and you just use your body. And as I've kind of matured in the art and sport and it's become part of my livelihood, I now am very much thinking, will the audience like this? How can I turn this into an act? How can I turn this into money?
Most important part of juggling is having fun. When we do these shows and events, sometimes it can get like rehearsaling, and you get to a point where it does feel like a little bit of an occupation.
I saw a quote recently that's like, a hobby only becomes a job when it's no fun anymore. And juggling hasn't gotten to that point yet. But yeah, when it's your livelihood, you train because you have to.